The dingo is believed to have originated from ancient, domesticated dogs that were brought to Australia by seafarers from Southeast Asia thousands of years ago. Genetic evidence suggests they split from early domestic dogs rather than evolving directly from wolves. Over time, they adapted to the harsh Australian environment and reverted to a more wild, self-sufficient lifestyle. Dingoes are often referred to by several other names depending on region and cultural context. In scientific classification, they are sometimes grouped under Canis lupus as a subspecies, while others classify them closer to Canis familiars. Indigenous Australians have their own names for dingoes in different languages, reflecting their long-standing relationship with these animals. In Australia, dingoes are sometimes called native dogs, although this term can be misleading since they are technically introduced. They are also occasionally referred to as wild dogs, especially when discussing populations that interbreed with domestic dogs, creating hybrids that differ slightly from pure dingoes. Dingoes are found across most of Australia, inhabiting a wide range of environments. They are highly adaptable and can live in deserts, grasslands, forests, and even coastal regions. This flexibility has allowed them to thrive in areas where many other predators struggle to survive. They tend to avoid heavily urbanized or densely populated agricultural regions, although they may occasionally venture into these areas in search of food. Dingoes are especially common in remote and less disturbed landscapes, where they can maintain territories without much human interference. Their dens are usually located in sheltered areas such as caves, hollow logs, or burrows dug into sandy soil. These dens are often reused over time and may be shared among members of a pack, particularly during breeding and pup-rearing periods. Dingoes typically have a sandy or reddish-brown coat, which helps them blend into the dry Australian landscape. This coloration provides excellent camouflage in desert and grassland environments, making it easier for them to remain unseen by both prey and potential threats. Some dingoes may appear darker, with shades ranging from black and tan to creamy white. Pure dingoes often have white markings on their feet, chest, and tail tip, which are considered distinguishing features. These markings are less consistent in hybrid individuals. The coat of a dingo is generally short and dense, helping to regulate body temperature in both hot and cooler climates. Seasonal changes can affect the thickness of the coat slightly, but it remains relatively low maintenance compared to some other wild canids. Dingoes have a lean, athletic build designed for endurance and survival in harsh environments. Their bodies are well proportioned, with long legs that enable them to travel long distances efficiently. This physical structure makes them excellent walkers and runners. Their heads are wedge-shaped with upright, pointed ears that enhance their hearing. The muzzle is long and narrow, giving them a sharp, alert expression. Their eyes are typically amber or yellowish, contributing to their keen vision. The tail of a dingo is bushy and often carried low, sometimes curving slightly upward at the tip. Overall, their build is more streamlined and less bulky than many domestic dogs, reflecting their adaptation to life in the wild. Adult dingoes are medium-sized canids. They generally stand between 50 and 60 centimeters at the shoulder, although this can vary slightly depending on the region and environmental conditions. Including the tail, dingoes typically measure between 1.0 and 1.2 meters. Males are usually larger and heavier than females, showing a noticeable degree of sexual dimorphism. Their weight usually ranges from 13 to 20 kilograms, with some individuals exceeding this range in areas with abundant food. Despite their relatively modest size, they are strong and resilient animals capable of surviving in challenging conditions. Dingoes are highly intelligent and adaptable animals, known for their problem-solving abilities. They can learn from experience and quickly adjust their behavior based on changes in their environment. This intelligence helps them survive in areas with fluctuating resources. They may live alone, in pairs, or in small family groups called packs. Social structure within a pack is typically organized with a dominant pair, and cooperation is important for maintaining territory and raising young. However, not all dingoes are pack-oriented, and solitary individuals are common. Territorial behavior is an important aspect of dingo life. They mark their territory using scent and patrol boundaries regularly. Dingoes also display a range of body language signals to communicate with one another, including posture, facial expressions, and tail positioning. Dingoes play an important ecological role as apex predators in many parts of Australia. Their presence helps control populations of smaller animals and invasive species, which can benefit overall ecosystem balance. Unlike many domestic dogs, dingoes have a remarkable ability to rotate their wrists, allowing them to use their paws almost like hands. This enables them to open simple latches or manipulate objects more effectively than most dogs. An interesting feature is their flexibility and agility. Dingoes are capable of climbing, jumping, and squeezing through surprisingly small openings. This makes them particularly difficult to confine and contributes to their reputation as clever escape artists. Dingoes are known for their distinctive vocalizations, which differ from those of most domestic dogs. Instead of frequent barking, they primarily communicate through howls. These howls can vary in pitch and tone and are often used to locate other members of their group. Their howling can be long and mournful or short and sharp, depending on the situation. It serves as a way to strengthen social bonds and coordinate movements within a pack. Multiple dingoes may howl together, creating a chorus-like effect. Although they do not bark as much as domestic dogs, dingoes can produce short barks, yelps, and growls when necessary. These sounds are typically used in close-range communication or when expressing alarm or agitation. Dingoes are capable of reaching speeds of up to about 60 km per hour over short distances. This speed allows them to chase down prey effectively when needed. While they are fast, dingoes rely more on endurance than sheer speed. They are built to travel long distances at a steady pace, which is especially useful in large, open landscapes where food sources may be spread out. Dingoes are capable of reaching speeds of up to about 60 km per hour over short distances. This speed allows them to chase down. Their agility also contributes to their movement abilities. Dingoes can quickly change direction and navigate uneven terrain, making them efficient movers in a variety of environments. Dingoes are opportunistic feeders, meaning they will eat a wide variety of foods depending on availability. Their diet primarily consists of meat, but they are not strictly limited to one type of prey. They consume small to medium-sized animals such as rabbits, rodents, birds, and reptiles. In some areas, they may also feed on carrion, which helps reduce waste in the ecosystem. Dingoes may occasionally eat fruits, insects, and vegetation. This flexibility in diet allows them to survive in environments where food availability changes seasonally. Dingoes typically breed once a year, with mating season usually occurring between March and May. This seasonal breeding pattern helps ensure that pups are born during times when environmental conditions are more favorable. After a gestation period of about 63 days, the female gives birth to a litter of usually 4 to 6 pups. The pups are born in a den and are cared for by both parents, as well as sometimes other members of the pack. The young dingoes begin to explore outside the den after a few weeks and are gradually introduced to solid food. As they grow, they learn essential survival skills from the adults, eventually becoming independent and establishing their own territories. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.